Hi there, I'm Lillian Larty from I Want My Body Back. Now in today's video I've come to talk to you about how to have more energy without the need for coffee or sugar. Now I remember when I used to work in jobs and I used to feel my energy levels dip normally around the afternoon time. Well, sometimes it was in the morning as well. And the first thing I would reach for is something that had sugar in. So whether it was biscuits, cakes, fruit juices, chocolate, you name it, as long as it had sugar in it, I had to grab it to help me boost my energy up. However, I found it didn't work for me in the long term because soon after I'd feel tired again, I'd feel sluggish, I'd feel groggy, and my energy levels would have dipped. So that's simply because what I was eating was simple sugars. So, it gave me a quick burst of energy and then my energy dropped just as fast as well. So I know for maybe some of you out there today that when your energy levels dip, that you find yourself reaching for either sugary snacks or an energy drink or something that's caffeinated, a coffee or a tea. And then you soon find after that once you've had those items that your energy levels dip again and then you need to refuel with the same items again. However, that is not effective for our body and to be honest with you, it's not a good way of boosting your energy. So I've been constantly asked, well, Lillian, how do you keep your energy levels up during the day? Because I'm a pretty busy person. So I'm happy to share with you in today's video of the things that I do. You might find them helpful. And I also encourage my clients to do the same as well. So firstly, what I did was I changed the way that I ate and how I ate and what I ate. Basically, I stopped eating acidic foods and I turned to eating alkaline only. And that's simply because I realized that a lot of the acidic foods that I was eating, namely junk foods or wheat or processed stuff, dairy, was just sapping my energy and it wasn't any good for me. So I've opted to eat more fruit and vegetables in my meals as well as natural foods as well. Secondly, I also, even though I realized that, I'm eating healthier, my energy levels were still, it was like there was an underlying current of low energy still. And then I realized through doing lots of research that due to our farming methods, we're not actually getting as much nutrients as we think we are in our foods. So I backed that up with taking some good quality supplements. Now, there are many supplements on today's market, and I always say to people, you've just got to try them out and see which ones work for you. Now, for me, Nature Sunshine is the best. I have tried a range. I've been in the industry for 15 years, so I've tried a range of supplements. And as soon as I tried Nature Sunshine, which is not only are they organic, but they're also natural and pure, as soon as I started using them, I noticed a big spark in my energy level straight away. So I take a range of supplements as well as liquid chlorophyll, which helps to keep my energy levels at a good place. But as I said, try what's right for you. Okay. The next thing I also did was I changed the way that I exercise. Now, being an exercise instructor and a personal trainer, I used to exercise for long periods of time. Okay. And I thought I was doing my body good, but I wasn't. So what I've done now is instead of doing long, drawn-out hours of exercise and classes, I just simply do short bursts of exercise, which last me 20 minutes long. Yes, just 20 minutes. And I do that a few times a week, and I combine that with lots of stretching, which is what my body prefers. I also realized that my body loves sleep. Even though I get my quota of sleep during the night, if I feel that my energy levels take a bit of a dip, and I need to have a nap, then I'll have one. Next thing I also do is that I take care of my adrenal glands because having burnt out, my adrenal glands are really sensitive. So for me, managing stress is key. And I do what I can to make sure that I have low level stress. And if I know I'm going to be having a hectic or a stressful day, then I plan things accordingly so that my adrenals are not going to be releasing too much cortisol or too much adrenaline, and that everything is harmonious in my body. Keep those adrenals nice and happy. And the next thing I do is making sure that I stay hydrated, because if you're dehydrated, then that also zaps your energy as well. So I hydrate my body with lots of water, lots of herbal teas, and one of the the nice, well, I say the nice teas, it's got an acquired taste, but one of my favorite teas to have is called Tulsi tea. Now, that is a form of basil from India, and basically it helps to support your adrenals, and it's just great when you take it, when you drink it. Like I said, it's got an acquired taste, but I've grown to love it. And it's one of the teas that I make sure that I have if I've got a hectic day or a stressful day ahead. Then I make sure that I have a cup or two of Tulsi tea. And then lastly, the last thing I do to keep my energy levels at a good position is that I pray, I meditate, and I journal. Now, whether you realize it or not, a lot of negative mental energy can zap your physical energy as well. So by worrying, being anxious about things, overthinking stuff takes up a lot of energy. So I personally make sure that I just release all of that, through divine prayer, through journaling, through meditation, and you might find that helpful too as well. So that is what I do to make sure that I have a good level of energy without the need for coffee or sugar. Okay, so if you find any of those tips helpful, then feel free to try them out and let me know how you get on. So if you want to receive more video tips like this, as well as my weekly e-zines, where I can help you to get rid of your back, neck pain and hip pain and your shoulders as well, feel more energized, as well as get a better body, then simply email me at info@iwantmybodyback.co.uk, or you can subscribe to these videos or subscribe to my e-zine. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.